Hey yo guys, time for my TNA Final Resolutions pay-per-view prediction video. The first pay-per-view of the year of 2008, so hopefully TNA can get a good pay-per-view here. The card looks really good. It's got some great storyline build-up for the main status and some lower card status, but there was really no build to it, for me at least. There's been no real build to this. I mean, not many people know about it or are that excited about it. I'm excited for a few matches, but let's just run through the card. Always as bottom to top. First match they have listed on TNAWrestling.com is LAX versus the Rock Rave infection. This match should be really good. I mean, the whole highlight of this match would be the fact that the gang member is going to be Shelly Martinez, formerly known as Ariel on the ECW brand in WWE. That's what they've been building toward this match. I think this match, as long as Jimmy Rave works with both Homicide and Hernandez for the majority of it. Hopefully we don't get too much big man interaction. I mean, I know Hernandez is the most improved guy, or one of the most improved guys in TNA, and, Lance Hoyt, he's got the potential, but he's just something is missing that's holding him back. As I said, I think we're going to have the gang member reveal herself and help LAX get the win in this. Prediction is going to be LAX. And we're going to have the reveal of Shelly Martinez, and then that'll spin into some intergender six tags at future pay-per-views, so LAX with the win. Next is Kaz versus Black Rain, and probably the match I'm very, very disappointed in TNA for putting on. First of all, it's got Black Rain on it. Second of all, Kaz, what the hell happened with him? I mean, who did he piss off backstage to get into this match? I mean, if you think towards the end of 07, he had a great ladder match with Christian Cage. Then he has a good to almost great world title match. And it wasn't great, but good world title match on Impact with Angle. And then he's in a tag match with Booker T. So he's up there, and then he's in this terrible, terrible storyline where Dustin Rhodes doesn't know he's Black Rain. But yeah, when the character debuted, he knew it was a split personality. So it doesn't make sense, like typical TNA storyline writing there. Really, I don't see Kaz getting the win in this one. I see Black Rain just coming out and getting the win, with the help maybe of Relic, so Black Rain's going to be my prediction, but really I'm very disappointed that Kaz is working with Black Rain. The next match is the mixed tag team match, Booker T and Sharmell versus Robert Roode and Miss Brooks. I really like the fact that Robert Roode's working with someone like Booker T's first big program. Roode. It's good for Roode to work with someone such as established and such a good talent as Booker T, but the fact that he's lost all his specialness since coming to TNA kind of sucks. The one thing I really, really hope in this match is they can end the Miss Brooks Roode feuding thing, and that tonight's the night that finally Miss Brooks leaves Robert Roode, because I think this has been going on way too long. This has been going on since about mid of 07 till now, so they have to end it. Like what happened to the Stalker fan? She could come out and attack Miss Brooks in the match and then eventually be the partner. But what I personally seeing is Miss Brooks snaps and leaves Roode and costs the match for Roode, and Booker T and Sharmell get the win. So that's my prediction. Booker T and Sharmell, they get the win. Abyss versus Judas Mesias. This match I don't care about. No one cares about. Since freaking Judas Mesias Banderas injures himself in Mexico in the AAA organization when he dived off the top of a ladder. I mean, the whole storyline died then, and then they're just trying to start from the same part of the storyline, and it just lost all its build and so on and so forth. I personally see Mesias winning in this one. They're gonna just continue to drag this one out, but really, who cares who wins this one? My main prediction: Abyss will be bleeding. He always is in every match. The next match is something I'm really looking forward to. It's the TNA Women's Championship no disqualification match. Gail Kim defends against Awesome Kong again. Now, this was the match of the night at Turning Point. Can it continue its reign as match of the night? Who knows, but I have a really strong feeling that this will be a good match. Prediction will be Awesome Kong, because you can have her completely squash Kim in this one and have a dominating run, and then have ODB be the #1 contender, because the fans are really into her and they're really giving her a big push as she won the women's gauntlet, and I think that gave her the #1 contendership match. So that'll be a really good match too. So I see Kong getting the win here, because it would make perfect sense. Your #1 contender is a face, and now it has to go against the heel. So I see that, and I personally see this to be another great match. Lots of aerial moves come. And maybe a hurricane run on the floor on Kong. Hopefully no wardrobe malfunction, but Kong will get the win in this one, and with the big sit-down powerbomb, maybe on the floor. The next is the Ultimate X match, Black Machismo and the MotorCity Machine Guns versus Team 3D and Johnny Devine. Now, prediction will come straight away here. It'll be Black Machismo and the MotorCity Machine Guns. They absolutely have to win this match because the story come to its conclusion. They've actually built it up into, well, I was going to say this is the first gimmick match. It's a lie. There was a tables match, but they really need to have the X Division guys reclaim their belt and end the storyline and cement the X Division has to win in their Ultimate X match, and the only true gimmick that TNA has created, they need to win in that and cement the status of the X Division again, and continue on storylines there and just end it with Team 3D, and Team 3D can move on with someone else. I don't know who, but hopefully that happens. So my prediction then being Machismo and the MotorCity Machine Guns, and if they don't, then TNA really needs guidance on how to do storylines and stuff, because that's just terrible. Sorry about that. Next match is the TNA World Tag Team Championships AJ Championship match. AJ Styles and Tomko defend against Samoa Joe and Kevin Nash. I've got to say I really like Samoa Joe, this badass character, so I'll give him a thumbs up on the booking there. Prediction will be Joe and Nash because, I have a feeling in this match we finally see Tomko turn on AJ and side with Kurt Angle as the Angle Alliance, because that'll show that, and then AJ will be at a loss for words, and then it'll lead to, in the World Heavyweight match, where Angle comes out with Tomko, and I'll get to that in a second. But yes, I do see Tomko throwing the match for his and Samoa Joe and Kevin Nash get the win. Nash will give the jackknife to Styles, get the pin, and then they can spin off Joe and Angle as the dysfunctionate tag team members with the belts like Cena and Michaels were last year. So, that'll be very good. And, Joe and Nash actually, I don't like the fact that they will have a match, but, they've actually built it up good on mic work, and, the ring work will be not the best with Nash, but when you're with Joe, who's a super pro, you can on great stuff. And the main event of the evening is the TNA World Heavyweight Championship match. Kurt Angle defends against Christian Cage. Now, as I said, in the tag match, Tomko will turn on Styles, in my opinion, this is what happened, and come out with AJ come out with Angle through the match, and, to give an unfair advantage towards Kurt. And then towards the end of the match, AJ will come out, equalize, and side with Cage and keep him babyface. Have the great chemistry with Christian Cage, because those two I think are great together, and then you can throw tag matches or single matches together with those four guys, and against all odds we'll probably see Tomko versus Styles. Don't know about the main event situation there, or you could do a tag match, Angle, Tomko versus Styles and Cage. Really, I'm expecting this to be a great in-ring match, like a lot of the matches on the card. They actually look great in-ring potential. And the prediction will be Angle. Angle will keep the belt, but the storyline will continue and be a very good storyline. But anyway, guys, that's it for the predictions. I'll hit you with a review tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably will get you with a review tomorrow, and peace.